Welcome, I'm Nadine Curley of FamilyBaker.com. Today's topic is an overview of grain education. In this overview, we're going to only be talking about the differences between glutinous grains and gluten-free grains. So if you want to learn more specific other grain types, please go to FamilyBaker.com under the videos link and you'll see more things there. Have you ever heard the expression flour and water make glue? That may help you understand what's going on. Inside the glutinous grains, we have a protein, a specific kind of a protein that when added to water, and when it's milled up into a flour, it's added to water, it creates gluten, which is a strong, flexible strand of proteins that with the gases from the yeast or the sourdough starter they trap in it so that the loaf is able to rise and we have a loaf of bread. That's great. The different kind of grains that contain that strand of protein are all your wheats, your hard red, your hard white, soft wheat, pastry wheat, durum, kamut, spelt, barley, rye. All of these kind of grains contain that kind of structure that's involved in there. Now, in a subdivision of the glutinous grains, we have the hard and the soft. You'll want to use hard when you want a structure, and you want to use soft when you want something flaky. So you want sufficient structure to create a loaf of bread, but you do not want that strong structure when you want it to be flaky. But since we like flavors, variety of flavors in our breads, how do I use a low protein glutinous grain inside my bread? Well, the best way to do it is use 75% of your hard grains and 25% of your non-glutinous grain. But if you're wanting to do something more delicate, cookies, muffins, pastries, a pie shell, you do not want that structure. You want something gentle and flaky. So that's when you're going to go to your soft grains. Soft wheat and pastry, they're actually the same thing but two different names. And so these are the low protein grains are what you're going to want to use in this kind of cooking. Now for the gluten-free grains. As you probably have guessed, these grains do not have the same kind of proteins that when they get wet that they create this strong strands of structure. Those who wish to bake a bread-like loaf need to add other gluten-free ingredients to help mimic the structure of the gluten grains that they have. But keep in mind that you won't be making a wheat-like loaf of bread without these wheat proteins. But there's other great recipes out there that you can take advantage of. Some of the gluten-free grains are amaranth, quinoa, corn, millet, oats, and a lot more. But let me just talk about oats for a minute. Oats are gluten-free. But without a farmer dedicating his field and his harvesting equipment to being gluten-free, there is the danger of cross-contamination. So there are farmers that are out there, but if you need it to be gluten-free, do not get it unless it is certified, guaranteed gluten-free. There are some farmers who do specialize in dedicating a field to their oats and equipment to their oats, so they will guarantee that you will get gluten-free oats. There's a lot of detailed information that we have for you about these grains, about these gluten-free grains, and about the topic of gluten-free alone at FamilyBaker.com on the video link. Now, I have a word of encouragement. Go in a direction. This back to basics lifestyle can be overwhelming, so do not try to do it overnight. Take steps, but as you are able. For more detailed information about some of these gluten-free grains, as well as other topics too, the sourdough and the sprouting and other things you can do to make your grains healthier, please follow us on Facebook at The Family Baker Arvada. And thank you for watching.